Can I get a microphone check? Please let me know in the chat if you can hear the sound of my voice. Thank you. Yay! I've been excited to get back, you guys. But before we get into the festivities, let's pay attention to the most important thing that I can ever teach you on this channel. This is the most important thing for you to learn here. This is the #1 rule in DeFi, also known as the #1 rule in cryptocurrency. We do DeFi the right way. We do cryptocurrency the right way, which means we have a wallet and we take full control, full custody of our coins and tokens. And so we must keep our secret recovery phrase very safe and secure. Secret recovery phrase, another way to say that is the seed phrase. Keep it as a hard copy. Don't store it as an electronic file. You don't want to put it on your laptop or your phone or your desktop computer because those devices can be hacked. And if you get hacked and you lose your seed phrase, you lose all of your crypto. Also, obviously, you never give it out to anyone, no matter what they say. They're going to try to trick you. They're going to try to scam you. They're going to try to get you to enter your seed phrase into a website. So never email your seed phrase, never enter it anywhere online. You're only ever going to use your seed phrase to restore your wallet. If you're installing your wallet or restoring your wallet on a new device, a new phone, a new computer, that is the one and only time that you are going to need your seed phrase. I'm probably going to get a little bit emotional here today. It's kind of unavoidable. Thank you all for tuning in. The support lately has been amazing. For those of you who don't know, I've run another YouTube channel called The Drip Guide for about 2 years now. Actually, I started that channel originally in 2015. I used to make day trading content, all about trading the S&P E-mini 500 futures contracts. And then in May of 2021, I invested in something called Drip Network. A couple of months later, I rebranded my entire YouTube channel, started talking about Drip Network and the Faucet smart contract. So I called my channel The Drip Guide, and I exclusively talked about Drip for, more than a year and a half. And I also, of course, started talking about the Animal Farm and the Manor Farm before that. Essentially, I was and am still a Forex shark, Maxi. I love the developer Forex shark. I think he's super honest, has tons of integrity, very innovative, works very hard for all of our benefits. So I'm definitely never stopped being a fan of Forex shark. But in the beginning part of this year, I started talking about another platform, another DeFi project called ARKFi, and that was right at the tail end of January and the beginning of February. I started talking about that. Fast forward to the end of March, the last week of March, a fellow Drip and DeFi YouTuber who I shall not name sort of threw me under the bus, made a video saying that the Drip Guide shouldn't be talking about anything other than Drip. If you have Drip in your name, it's being dishonest to talk about anything except for Drip. I didn't agree with that. Obviously, I chose to remain the Drip Guide on YouTube. And I even made a video on my last video on that channel was April 3rd. And I talked about the real enemy for us. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves, right? The real enemy is the central banks and this crappy fiat currency, the debt-based fiat currency, the toxic system that we all loathe. That's the real enemy, and we should band together, all of us DeFi folks. We should all be working together to defeat the real enemy. And what's in a name, right? What does that have to do with the grand scheme of things? What does that have to do with my mission? And for those of you who don't know, if you've never watched one of my videos before, my mission in life is to bring every human being into cryptocurrency. Let's get all of humanity the heck out of this toxic fiat currency system. It's based on debt. Every single dollar that's created into existence is created based on a debt. They never make the extra dollars that are needed to pay the interest on that debt, by the way. So it's just a never ending cycle of debt and default. And some people would argue death as well. It is a debt and death system. I'd like to get humanity out of that system and into cryptocurrency. And what I do to do that mission, to accomplish that mission, is I leverage these fine, amazing, great DeFi products such as Drip Network, Animal Farm, and yes, ARK Finance. So that's my mission. And who cares what the name of my channel is? But here's what I think happened. I believe that I only have limited information. I don't have a smoking gun. There's no proof of what happened. And I'm dealing with a large company called YouTube, really is Google. And I've only been able to get very limited information out of them. It's been taking forever. It's a very slow process, frustrating. I'm not really getting much of a response based on my appeal. But what actually happened, they didn't just, what's that called? Suspend. They didn't suspend my YouTube channel. They didn't take my videos down. They removed and terminated my entire YouTube account. I couldn't even go on YouTube as a viewer and see all of my old subscriptions. I wasn't able to comment on any of these videos and anybody else's videos as drip guide. My entire YouTube account was deleted. And what I think happened is, if you've ever noticed when you're making a comment, there won't be any comments below this video yet, but if I just go to YouTube, oh, you guys can't see my screen. Maybe I should share my screen. That would probably be a good idea. Let's see. Let's go to this view. Yeah, and by the way, it goes without saying, hopefully you guys are all subscribed. If you haven't yet subscribed to the new channel, the DeFi Guide, please do so right now. Also, I do these live streams twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I give away cryptocurrency on every single stream. There is Drip Network right there. I give away crypto on every stream. So every time I do 2 airdrops every stream. So you really want to click on that notification button and get the notifications from YouTube. That way it'll notify you and maybe ding your phone or something every time I go live. And then all you have to do is show up for the live stream. Just tune in. And in a minute, I'll do that first airdrop. So you'll have 2 opportunities every time I'm on a live stream to win some free crypto. So, can't argue with that. So definitely subscribe. Everybody, please smash the thumbs up button, like the video, and of course, hit that notification bell. So what was I saying? So let me just, I was watching this YouTube video last night. I'm a big fan of Lex Freeman. And here's what I think happened. So let's say this person, I think this is a scammer. So I can report this person to YouTube if I so chose. So what I believe happened is, I think there were a handful of folks, maybe a dozen folks, I don't know. But what I think happened is, I think I got reported as a scammer to YouTube. And I think, yeah, see, I can report this individual no matter what, regardless of what they actually did. I can call them a spammer. I can say that they're providing misinformation, even child abuse, right? It doesn't matter what actually happened. It just matters what button I click. So I think I got mass reported, and I believe YouTube terminated my channel. One of the pieces of information, the limited pieces of information that I did get from YouTube creator support team, is that my channel was terminated due to spamming, or deceptive practices. And so that kind of aligns with those reports. I think what might have happened is they went around to my, I don't think I can report the whole video. Maybe I can. Yeah, you can report the whole video. You can report the YouTube user based on making a comment. I think I got reported as a spammer or a deceptive person. And I think YouTube just shot first and asked questions later, or maybe they just treated me as, enough people reported this guy as posting spam or misinformation or deceptive practices, and YouTube just chopped off the account, just cut me cut me right off at the ankles, so it really sucks. I don't have any proof of that actually happening. That's my best theory at this point in time, just based on everything that has happened. I didn't get any warnings. I didn't get any notifications. No copyright. Hey, there's Brett in the house. Brett is the architect for ARK Finance. Welcome to the show. I appreciate there's Mistletoe, bunch of people tuning in. I believe the ARK podcast just came to an end right now. And we've got Atlas, the founder of ARK Finance. Let's get this crypto. Thank you guys for all the support. It's been absolutely amazing. And so I actually had a really nice chat with Atlas just yesterday. And he said, you know what, look, if it was a bunch of folks that reported your channel because you refuse to change your name, you refuse to either take drip out of your name or stop talking about anything other than drip, whatever the reason, just let them win. Let them win this little battle, and you keep on fighting, and we're going to win the war, right? We're going to win the war. And let's get into what is the war about. Again, I talked about it a moment ago. The war here is fiat versus DeFi, right? Actually, fiat versus crypto, the banks versus DeFi. That's the war that we're waging over here. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on all of this drama. It's kind of like, and this is what Atlas said, just get back to doing what you do. And I don't know if you guys heard the first day that my channel was murdered. I was actually on the Drip to Wealth Twitter Spaces. So Drip to Wealth, also known as Crypto Night. He had me on his Twitter Spaces. So I did a 2.5 hour interview with Crypto Night. It was a ton of fun. It was absolutely what the doctor ordered for that day, because that was the day. Wednesday, April 5th was the morning I got the email and discovered 9:30 in the morning that my channel had been murdered. So if you haven't checked that out already, by the way, there is my Twitter. I've rebranded it at the DeFi Guide, and Drip to Wealth. Oops, there it was. So yeah, check out his Twitter feed. And it was April 5th. I was on. He does a show every Wednesday, and that was a lot of fun. And we had a lengthy, like I said, 2.5 hour discussion about everything, DeFi, crypto, the banks, how fiat currency works. So be sure to check that out. I'll try to remember to post a link for that as well. But what we're going to do, we've got 39 folks tuned in for right now. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. We're going to do the first drawing. Please only enter this one time. This is how my giveaways work. So you just show up for the live stream, and at the beginning of the video, roughly, I show the little code, and you just type that into the chat. Thank you for that, Crypto Professor Girl. Please check out her channel. Subscribe, do all that good YouTube algorithm stuff for CPG in the chat. Just hashtag DeFi. So I wanted to highlight the idea that this is what's important, right? It's not important what I call my channel. It's not important that I talk about things other than Drip Network. I love Drip Network. Drip Network literally changed my life massively. I was able to quit a 25-year career, 120K plus a year salary, just quit that in the early part of the very first couple of weeks of January 2022, and never looked back. It was Drip that did that. So I wanted to leave my channel as the Drip Guide, just to kind of honor that, honor my past, honor the fact that Drip set me free. But apparently some folks weren't having it. So that's okay. We'll let them win, and we'll keep on doing what we keep on doing, which is talking about, hey, there is my good friend, Kerry. Congrats, dude. Would you like a drip airdrop or a ARK airdrop, Mr. Kerry? Let us know in the chat. And holy crap, that's so funny. That's very cool. Oh, wait, that hashtag is for a giveaway. Take me out, Brandon. Just here to show support. No worries. Brad, you're all good. Yes, he wants some ARK. Let's go. Let's go. I'm really, really liking what the ARK team is cooking up, what they have cooked up. They made promises and they actually delivered on time, and they under promised and over delivered, as a matter of fact. Look at that ARK price holding solid. Kerry, go ahead and post your address in the chat if you haven't already. I could probably look it up in my big spreadsheet, since I know you are on my syndicate. New generation coming. Did you guys like the banner on the channel? What did you guys think about that? It's supposed to be like a space ARK, you know, the DeFi guide. So the ARK cruising through space, going galactic. Oh no. Got it. Okay, let's do the live chat. Apologies for being a little bit discombobulated, guys. I'm out of practice. It's been what? It's been 2 weeks since my last live stream. So Star Wars Intergalactic Fighter. All right, boss. Kerry, let's get you paid. That's very cool. That is very cool. Kerry and I go way back to my day trading days. Well, I'm still a day trader, but he and I were working together trying to figure out the futures market, and trying to scalp the E-mini S&P 500 futures, the ES contract. Whew. Those are that's a rough job. All right, so we're going to do a direct airdrop. We're going to hook Mr. Kerry up with 3 ARK tokens. I still need to do my Sunday airdrops. I did the drip airdrops already. The team and I, the admins and I, airdropped 155 drip to the team DeFi guide. I could still use the same initials, TDG, Team DeFi Guide. I'm not allowed to be Drip Guide anymore. Okay, alrighty then. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Yep. Just unlocking the ledger here, guys. Bear with me. Boom. And this is the correct account. All right, Kerry. Those were the days. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Engage. Make it so, number one. Those of you who haven't hooked up the Rabby wallet, it is rabby.io. That is the official website for the Rabby wallet. I am absolutely loving this wallet, you guys. It's super, super quick. It's very fast. Even with 2 Gwei, I've been using 2 Gwei a lot. You can see I just did 3 Gwei on that transaction and it went through super quick. It remembers my Gwei from one transaction to the next, so I don't have to reset it every single individual transaction. So that airdrop is off and away. And 1 second. Just so you know, there's the old BSC scan, the confirmation. And yeah, so just to wrap up the intro here, they got me. I don't know exactly for sure what happened, but it doesn't matter. YouTube terminated my channel, just absolutely killed it, wiped it out. No more videos. No, I had 200 plus videos going back all the way to 2015. And it's really a shame, but onwards and upwards, like Kerry said earlier in the chat, rising up like a phoenix, straight up. Let's go. Yeah, I love it a lot better than MetaMask. That's Coach Brad, the white glove concierge. By the way, if you guys have a syndicate going in ARK Finance and you want to add somebody to your syndicate, send them over to Coach Brad, also Mistletoe. So anytime you can go into the ARKFi Telegram group, which, by the way, I should probably have that banner going. So you can send folks over to t.me/official ARK. You can see the website address, the URL. That will take them into Telegram. And once you're in that official ARK Telegram group, there is almost always a voice chat, a video chat going on. So you can log into that, join the VC, as we call it, and you can experience the white glove concierge service, meaning either Coach Brad or Coach Mistletoe will help you or your friend or your family member, whoever needs help. They will help that person get on board the ARK, whether they're a complete newbie in crypto, they don't even have a wallet, they don't even know how to spell crypto. You send them over there to the ARKFi Telegram group. Not only are Coach Brad or Mistletoe going to help that person, they're also going to join that person to your syndicate. So there's no stealing taking place here. They're not going to steal your referral over into their own syndicate. No, no, no. as Atlas, one of Atlas's voice tracks, soundtracks would go, no, no, no. They are going to add that person to your syndicate on your behalf. So it's what we call the white glove concierge service. And yeah, so I like it a lot better than MetaMask. It seems to be faster. It remembers my preferences in terms of how many Gwei I want to pay for my gas fees. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. I fire off dozens of transactions every single day. And so each little time saving step, whether like on MetaMask, I had to go in every single transaction and I had to click the edit button and edit the gas fee each and every time. And it only took, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. But when you're talking about dozens of transactions every day, that adds up to a lot of time. And it was also having errors and stuff with MetaMask. It would freeze up. I'd have to close it out, reopen it back up. It was just towards the end there, it was becoming quite a mess. Now, Rabby is available on Rabby, RABBY.io. I'll put it in the chat here. RABBY.io. And as far as I know, this is only good for a browser extension. Do not try to install the Rabby wallet on your mobile phone. For that, we're still stuck with things like MetaMask and Trust Wallet. I believe SafePal is another one that works well on the mobile. There is not a legit version of Rabby for mobile, as far as I'm aware. But definitely on the browser extension, it is working a treat. It is a no-brainer. Yeah, just it seems to be like I do use MetaMask on this mobile phone from my daughter's wallet, one of my daughter's wallets. I manage it for her on the mobile phone, so I have to use MetaMask over there. And even with 3GWay, I noticed that it takes longer to approve and confirm a transaction than it does on Rabby with 2GWay. So I'm paying lower fees by and large, and things are going quicker. In fact, including not having to set the gas price every single transaction, including not having to deal with some of those errors that I was getting. MetaMask logs your IP address. Man, I did not know that. So I guess Rabby is better in that respect as well. I'm not sure. Only thing Rabby needs is a mobile app. Yes, exactly. Yes, sir. The white glove concierge. Coach Brad and Mistletoe, actually, Mistletoe recently promoted, hired from within, now part of the ARKFi team, on the payroll, so to speak, and there to help. I don't know if it's not 24/7, I don't think, right? But it seems like that voice chat is always open in the ARK Telegram group. Well, if they do that without checking, what if they do it again? Yeah, I don't know. That is, I think you're referring to just obliterating a YouTube account because of reports. False reports or not, it's a little bit discouraging. I think in the end, I'm hoping that YouTube will finally finish their internal review. According to the creator support group, um, they are reviewing my channel internally to verify these allegations of spamming and violating the community guidelines and whatnot. But I haven't heard back. I've received like 2 emails back, and they were just just automatic emails that they send to you after you fill out a form or do a chat session with the support or whatever. It's been just a very discouraging, frustrating process with very, very little information and slow movement out of YouTube. I think at the end of the day, they will finally restore my channel, the original Drip Guide channel, but I I gotta move on. This mission is important. DeFi is important, and I got to do what I do. So I'm just thank you again to Atlas for helping me sort of think through that decision and realize, yeah, let's let the haters win this little round, and we'll keep on fighting the important war here. Ravi shows you all of your tokens. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't have to import different token addresses into the wallet. They all just show up there already automatically. Auto detection of all your stuff. Absolutely. Free education and or onboarding service up for grabs, completely free. So yeah, if you're trying to build your syndicate and you feel a little nervous about talking about everything and walking somebody hand in hand through the process of getting their wallet set up and getting some fiat into crypto, just the whole process, send them to Brad or Mistletoe. Make sure those guys know in advance, send them a DM or something, let them know, hey, I'm going to send my friend Bob over, and here's my referral link for ARKFi, and they will help that person and put them right onto your syndicate. I know I've availed myself of that white glove concierge service more than a few times, and Coach Brad has placed a few folks onto my syndicate. So, yep, things are growing over at ARK Finance. I'm not the drip guide anymore, so I can talk about ARK if I want to. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. And this is what I really like here. This, in my mind, Drip Network and ARKFi, they're both daily ROI dApps. But that is where the similarities end. That's where they begin and that's where they end. So this is a fresh collection of completely original smart contracts over here. ARK Finance is not a fork of any previous protocol. These are all from scratch smart contracts written by Mr. Green. And this is my favorite part, because what the ILC does, that's the intelligent liquidity controller. And this levels the playing field. What this means is, rather than somebody like me getting in to drip early and then benefiting massively as the price went way up, and then a bunch of other people, tens of thousands of other people, FOMO into the token and start playing their Faucet right up here. And then all these people are very unhappy as the price drops from 170 all the way down to 37 cents. Right? So the ILC prevents that. Why did this happen? This happened because of a ton of user growth. Tons of people piling into drip, sending their money into the liquidity pool, bidding up the ratio, right? An AMM is a ratio trading function. And so they poured all of that money into the token, and of course the price adjusted. And that's going to happen. You want that to happen. You want user growth to happen. You want new capital to come into the protocol, but you don't want this on the other hand, right? It's fine for somebody that's already ROI'd and already made a nice tidy profit by the time they got in here and got out over there. But it's not good for the tens of thousands of people that aped in over here, and now they're sitting on a pretty big loss. Okay. Now, this isn't anybody's fault. This is just the nature of the beast. This is the design of a decentralized token. By the way, I'm supposed to have my cursor. I was just going to do like a round highlighter. If I can figure out this thing. Cursor. There it is. There we go. That's better. Not allowed to use the drip symbol anymore. I'm just looking at the comments. Sorry, a little bit distracted here. Yeah, so this isn't anybody's fault. And this is very much, Drip Network and the Faucet smart contract. It's an experimental DeFi product. It's a DeFi product. It's a financial product. And no one could have predicted that the price was going to do this. And what this reflects is an imbalance between internal ROI, so the rate at which everybody is earning free tokens in the Drip Network system, compared to the user adoption. So the rate at which new users are coming in, and more importantly, new capital is coming into the token. So this is reflective of an imbalance, right? It's plain as day. It's not FUD. It's just reality. There was an imbalance. There has been an imbalance for quite some time, and the price has gone down because there's more tokens available for people to sell than tokens that are being bought up by new users and new capital. Now, if you contrast that with probably my favorite part of ARK Finance, whenever user adoption comes in, whenever new capital comes into ARKFi, that capital doesn't go immediately to the price of the token. So the extra influx of new capital coming in goes here. And this is kind of like a savings account for the entire protocol. It's going to save up all of that capital for the future. So the ILC is a smart contract. It looks at the current demand. It looks at the buy volume. It looks at the sell volume on the token, but it also looks at obligations. So how many tokens do people have available to withdraw cumulatively in the whole system? Okay, so it needs to have the money to pay off all of those withdrawn tokens, right? How many tokens are people holding in their wallets? Again, cumulatively. The ILC looks at both of those factors and makes a decision, makes an intelligent decision of how to control the liquidity. How much BUSD does it want to have on hand to be able to pay for those obligations? And so as long as there's enough BUSD in there to pay off the current obligations, then we're all good. But if there's a flood of new capital coming in, it's going to save that up for the future because it knows what's coming. It knows how many tokens people are going to be able to withdraw. It knows how many tokens people are holding in their wallets because it's all on the blockchain, right? And so it saves that money for a rainy day. So if we go, I shouldn't even say if. It's not a matter of if. It's really a matter of when. When we go from 4,500 vault accounts to 45,000 vault accounts and 100,000 vault accounts, that's going to be a lot of capital flowing into ARK. But it's going to go here. It's going to leave the price alone. So the price will stay steady. It'll stay smooth. It's not pegged. This isn't a pegging function. This is not a pegged price. This is let's call it a smoothed price. So the price is kept within a certain range, and that's not a fixed range. It is a dynamic range. It is allowed to go up and down. Again, it's going to be looking at how many obligations do I have, tokens and wallets, tokens withdrawable, and do I have enough BUSD to cover all of those obligations? What if everybody decided to sell all of the tokens in their wallets? What if everybody decided to claim all of the tokens available for withdrawal? Mrs. DeFi guy just brought me something. What is that?
It's Brownie jet.
All righty then.
Good night, I love you.
Love you too. Well, what was I saying? Anyway, so what you get as a result of this system is this, right? And this is what you would call a level playing field. This is a level playing field. Everybody is on the same boat. And as Atlas always says, we're going to need a bigger boat, ladies and gentlemen. So I just love it. Scott the investor likes it, loves it as well. ARK is crushing it for me as well. Steady stream of income and growth. Yeah, and I almost broke down on the phone with Atlas yesterday, as well as I did, with DRIP, and I did very well. That money's gone. I did very well in terms of an ROI with DRIP, but it it literally pains me to see this and to know that I was live streaming and I was making videos about drip all throughout this, and you know, people got into drip and they got hurt, you know, so that's painful to see. um and and for me personally, like, I depend on DeFi for my bread and butter. You know, DeFi is my income. I do get some income when I'm trading well and I'm consistently profitable, which isn't always the case. Day trading is a really rough gig. And you know, with drip getting down into the 20 cents and 30 cents and 40 cents, even with maxed out wallets, it's not enough to sustain, you know, a full-time family and four children and all the rest. So when I got started in ARK, that was right at the end of January. I put around 22 grand into it. I have since added another 18,000, so I'm $40,000 into ARK so far. And I can happily report that it is all of the passive income, daily passive income that I need, pretty much all that I need to pay all of my bills as a dude, you know, living living with a family. And you know, you guys know how it is, probably all the freaking bills and all the expenses and going to get this outfit for this thing. And oh my goodness, I have 4 girls. So yeah, so ARK really saved me, really saved my butt. And so I was almost breaking down with Atlas yesterday on the phone, like thanking him for this amazing protocol. It really has come through, and it continues to come through. It continues to grow. Nice solid 471,000 BUSD in the ILC. I like to keep an eye on that. That's kind of my health gauge, my preferred health gauge right there. And all right, I've blown through 40 minutes here. I guess I had a lot of like saved up saved up monologue here, so to speak. So let's do what I do. Let's get into the questions here. And um yeah, let's have a conversation. I really appreciate all the support. It's been amazing. A lot of people sending me DMs, you know, worried about the channel, missing my content and missing the live stream. So it's been really nice. I really appreciate all of you guys supporting me and, you know, reaching out to me with kind words about the channel. And let's see, I'm just trying to see where I left off on the chat. Auto detection, free onboarding service. I think we were there. Crypto Fergie, you guys please support Crypto Fergie's YouTube channel. Glad back at it. Good to see you back. Thank you, sir. Please subscribe and make comments and like videos over on the Crypto Fergie channel. No brainer. The no brainer. When is, oh, funny you should ask. Funny you should ask. I was planning to do a little demonstration and I completely forgot. Oopsie daisies. Hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Visor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One moment. Let's try this again. Oh, oh, oh. View device. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Okay. All right. So somebody asked about the app. There it is. Let me connect my wallet. So this is my phone that you're seeing on the screen. And this is actually my daughter's wallet. So I keep my daughter's wallet on MetaMask mobile on my phone. She's special needs. And so I help her out with that. And this is the app. This is the mobile app, guys. So you have some functions over here. So check this out. This is the vault. So you can see there's the allocate button. I can choose my compound and withdraw percentages. I can manually input those numbers or use this trendy, cool little slider over here. Do you see the numbers changing down there? Oh, yeah. Okay, 50-50. I can see all the stats on her vault account. I recently, what I was doing with her account, this is kind of a funny story. So back in 2017, when I was I was into BitConnect, believe it or not, and I was into Bitcoin, and so we had one of those white elephant gift exchanges. That Christmas 2017. And so one of our white elephant gifts from our family of four was a paper wallet containing the public and private key of a Bitcoin wallet. So it was essentially $30 worth of Bitcoin. You know, that was one of those white elephant gift exchanges. So my daughter actually ended up with that gift. And so that was 2017. Fast forward to, I think I got her started in DRIP in 2021 at some point. And that $30 of Bitcoin had become something like $150 worth of Bitcoin. So we cashed that in, got her into DRIP, got her into Pigpen later on. And then I recently got her into ARK, right? And so I was only able to get her going with the minimum vault deposit, which is 10 ARKFi tokens. So we started her out with 10, maybe 10 or 12 ARKFi tokens in her vault, nothing in her foundation. So as you guys know, in order to be eligible for the Spark Daily Lottery, which is right here, 391, almost 392 ARKFi tokens going to the lucky winner for today, just a little while ago on the ARK Daily podcast. In order to be eligible for this, the minimum that you need to have is your vault account with the minimum of 10 tokens and $250 worth of bond in the foundation. So that's what she needed to be eligible for the Spark. And I just recently accomplished that for her. So the way I did that is there's actually a function when you're doing your allocation, you can actually choose auto bond. So what that means is that whatever you withdraw from your daily rewards, that's going to be converted into bond and deposited in your foundation, right? So I use that function every day to help her build up her investment in the foundation. And eventually with that, I also, she sold some of her holdings in the animal farm and cashed that in to put it into the foundation as well. And then we got her eligible with $250 worth of bonds. She now has 258 and 49 cents worth of bond value staked in the foundation. So now she is eligible to win that Spark Daily Lottery. Once you get eligible for that, you're eligible. That's it. Every day you have an opportunity to win, to be the lucky winner of the Daily Lottery. And it's been stupendous. It's been a life-changing amount of money. It's been over $3,000. I think today's prize was a little bit less than that. We could do the math. We could do the math real quick. We always know I mean, it'll probably change someday, maybe. But anytime I'm trying to do some math for ARK, I always know 571. And then what I say, 392 tokens was the price today. Okay, so not bad. Not over 3,000, but $2,200 worth of ARKFi tokens added to the lucky winners um, vault. So pretty crazy over there. And they do that every single day. It's absolutely amazing. That's another awesome part. I like the ILC. I like the daily Spark Lottery prize. And now you guys have seen the mobile app. So pretty sexy app in my opinion. Somebody was talking about how they thought it was too complicated with the symbols and stuff like that. But like you can click on that, you can decide to compound your earnings in the foundation by sliding it into this little orb over there, or you can straight withdraw it. um, I'm gonna wait until that builds up to maybe $4 or $5 before I do that for her. So yeah, so it shows the vault, it shows the foundation. Um, this is just kind of like a home screen. Like this is the front page of this app. Um, I think this means I don't know. I don't think she has 51. I can't quite figure this out. But and then there's this. So this is the NFT page. This is pretty cool. Has this animation. So there's the silver NFT. These are the legacy NFTs. The daily ROI on this on these NFTs, I have the platinum in my account over here, and I'm getting around $24, between $24 and $25 a day. It's a $10,000 platinum NFT, so the interest rate there is about 0.24% a day. Not too shabby at all. So it has that in the app, and here's a really cool thing. So if you're running around, you're walking around talking to people, meeting people, and you want to recruit somebody, you could, where is it? Let me see if I can figure this out. Remember where it is. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's over here. Syndicate. Ooh. Look at that. Adding friends will unlock new abilities and higher return potential. So share your code. So I found out that this is just the address. So somebody has to download the app. By the way, how do you download the app? This is not something that you would get in the App Store, like the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. You need to go to pwa.arkfi.io. So I'll post that link in the chat, and there you go. So I think it's looking pretty slick. I think it's a total game changer. There is no other DeFi protocol that I'm aware of that has its own slick mobile app that makes it super easy to recruit your friends and family and coworkers and everybody else. And if you get that 250 worth of bond in your foundation, not only does it make you eligible for the Daily Spark Lottery, but it also unlocks level 1 of your downline. So if you're more familiar with DRIP Network, of course, has the Faucet smart contract. And in order to get referral rewards associated with the team that you build over there, you have to have the BREAP tokens in your wallet. So it's just a similar kind of a thing, but I like it here with the 250 in the foundation. Not only does it unlock that level 1 of your downline for the referral rewards, but as I said a couple of times now, it makes you eligible for the Daily Spark Lottery. So, yep, the mobile app is here. Mobile ARK works now. Yes, sir. What's up, Jason? Nice to see you here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Mobile ARK PWA is already here. Yeah, so a lot of people chiming in, letting Mullion know that the app is that the app is up and running. It is a no brain. It is a game changer. We love our coach Brad in the ARKFi community. We love everybody there. We love Brett. We love Atlas. We love Mistletoe. We love Z. We love Coach Roberto, El Happy Coach. We love Mr. Green. We love Alex. We love Crypto King, the man behind this beautiful app. Thank you for that. Yeah. And I mean, it does suck to lose, 8 years of my channel and all the videos that I had posted on the channel. It does suck to lose that. It sucks to lose the almost 12,000 subscribers that I had, but I do think this will be a good move in the long run. It makes more sense. I'm not just focused in on drip. I like drip. Drip changed my life. I think it's a great. I think it's a great platform and product for a bit more of a speculative play because a steady price is nice, right? And that's good for a nice, steady, reliable growth and reliable passive income. Fantastic. But what about that life-changing 100x? That is definitely possible. I don't know what's going to happen with the drip token, but it is certainly possible to go from whatever we have now. I think it's around 150,000 wallets, 159,000 players in the Faucet. We could easily go to a million, and the associated capital that would bring in could absolutely send the drip price to the moon. It's totally possible. I mean, Bitcoin went from a handful of users to millions of users, and the price went from 1 penny to 69,000 freaking dollars per Bitcoin. That actually happened. So that was a function of user adoption. There is absolutely nothing to prevent that from happening again in the form of the drip token and or the ARK token and or the pigs token and or the dogs token and or anything else that might come here into the wonderful world of DeFi. So the opportunities are all over the place here, and we are all very, very early to DeFi in general. But I like getting back to your comment here. I do kind of like the rebranding of my channel as just being DeFi. I'm the DeFi guide. It makes a little bit more sense because obviously I talk about a lot more than just drip. So all good. DeFi guy, just a stand-up guy. Thank you for that, Tony. I did feel pretty emotional when you were on the podcast earlier and making your kind comments about me. I know of no one else so dedicated to this mission. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really makes a difference. Thank you for that, Tony. I agree wholeheartedly. It does make a lot of difference to work the algorithm, so to speak. So everybody, please like the video. If you're watching the recorded version, I appreciate you. Please try to make it for the live stream so you can have an opportunity to win one of my airdrops. But I nonetheless very much appreciate you taking the time to watch the recorded video. I'm going to have Wonder Woman continue to do the great job that she's been doing of putting the time codes in the description of my videos. I have pretty much all the same stuff. You can see I'm not able to link any of my old videos. All those videos are gone. They literally deleted my entire Drip Guide YouTube account. So I can't refer to any of my old videos. It really sucks, but you can see some of the referral links and whatnot in the description of the video. And like I said, I'll have Wonder Woman do that great job of putting the time codes in below the video. So thank you for watching the recorded video. Please be sure to like the video, leave a comment. And I think we're pretty close to caught up. I was looking for an art cursor. I was thinking I could use that maybe. Or one of these would be kind of cool. Let's see. I would like that if I could get like just that bright white sort of dart, like the Atlas A. And yeah, that would be cool. For the meantime, I'll just use this goofy little circle. Da, 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 with a roll of there you go. Smash the like. Hey Scott, nice to see you here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. I know you did, because that's the kind of stand-up dude that you are. Thank you everybody for tuning in and supporting this new channel. I like it a lot. I definitely like the ARKFi product. Like I said earlier, it has definitely saved my bacon here in the last few months. Steady stream. Yep, smooth, steady sailing here on the ARK, as Atlas likes to say. It's going well, and that ILC is looking healthy. That's looking really healthy, and I think it's gonna pump. That's interesting too. Is like we're not gonna see the price pump, and that was one of my most recent videos on the old channel. Was something like the ARKFi token price won't pump, but that's actually a good thing, because we prefer that smooth price action, that level, equal playing field. You're not too late. See, this, what's nice about this is, like, let's say you heard about DRIP right here, right? Like if we zoom in a little bit, like, your friend told you about DRIP right here. If you're savvy and you look at the price chart and you see how it's absolutely gone parabolic, you might actually not invest. If you think, well, that's gone too high too quickly. No, I'm gonna steer clear of that one. So you actually end up. So a lot of investors will go ahead and FOMO in, right? Fear of missing out. They think, oh my God, this thing's going to keep going because look how crazy it's going. Everybody's getting in. I don't want to miss out on this. FOMO, right? So you will get a lot of investors FOMOing in, as they say. But you also will get a lot of savvy investors that see a price chart like that. Like if we back it up, like if you come in and that's the first thing you're hearing of DRIP, you might just walk away and not invest at all, thinking, oh, this is overdone and I'll wait for a pullback, or you get a bunch of people FOMOing in and then they all get kind of obliterated. So so a steady, smooth price is actually a very good thing. And even when we get a bunch of user adoption, and even when we get a bunch of capital flooding into the ARKFi token, it is not going to make the price go parabolic. It's going to make the ILC nice and fat, nice and juicy. And that is what we want. We want a fat ILC. We want a fat ILC. Can you guys guess what the hashtag is going to be for the second giveaway? Fat ILC. Fat ILC. So hashtag FAT. That is a capital letter I. It isn't case sensitive, guys. So just fat ILC. That stands for Intelligent Liquidity Controller, right? So we will do the second giveaway. We have 40 live viewers. Thank you guys all very much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm so grateful for your attendance. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm so grateful that you chose to spend some of your precious time with little old me, Brandon, the DeFi guide. So thank you very much for being here. Please enter the keyword only one time. Please, everybody, just enter the giveaway one time only. And when we get to 40 entries, I will go ahead and pull the trigger and we will do the second airdrop. That must have been when Mrs. DeFi Guide brought me the tasty treat here. So we got 31 entries, still going. Absolutely. Crypto Fergie did a great video just recently where he took you through the whole, he takes us through the whole process of withdrawing some tokens from his vault, changing it over to BNB, sending the BNB to his crypto.com account, and then topping up his crypto.com Visa and freaking going to the ATM. Right? If I had Atlas's soundboard, I would do the applause. Yay! Goes to the ATM and actually withdraws a bunch of Great British Pound notes. 37 entries. So just enter hashtag FATILC into the chat right now. You have to be here live during the actual live stream event. If you're watching the recorded version of the video, I highly appreciate you, but the drawing is over. You need to come into during the actual live stream. I will be streaming again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And the wife is going to bed. She's super tired. So the URL, Molian, is PWA, Progressive Web App, pwa.arkfi.io. And then we have 40 entries. So I'm going to pull the trigger on that drawing. I can see some names and avatars that I recognize. Ooh, almost Terrence Pounds. B Fasihi. B Fasihi. Congrats. You have won the second giveaway. So please let me know in the chat whether you would prefer DRIP or ARK. And then, of course, post your address, and we will take care of you right away, sir. I don't know why I keep doing the British accents. Probably because Coach Brad is in the chat, and the dude has a nice accent. He has that nice British accent. Not gonna lie. Molian. No, wait, not Molian. Who won? B Fasihi. Hope I'm saying that right. Wow, thank you. I would go with DRIP. You got it, sir. So we'll copy that. Nice to see that YouTube isn't censoring the addresses anymore. And we're going to switch over to a different account. Actually, I'm probably going to have to reload this because it's not updating and reflecting the right wallet there. Dun, 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 dun. By the way, when you're using the Rabby wallet, so you guys just saw that when I did the Connect wallet over here on the DRIP website, it actually had an option for Rabby. But some dApps, including the ARKFi DApp, it doesn't have specifically the Rabby option. So you just click on MetaMask. You click on MetaMask and it actually connects to Rabby instead. That's how that works, by the way, if you didn't know that, if you're new to the Rabby wallet. So let's see here. Let's check out our winner. All right, so we're going to give you a nice 30 drip airdrop and call it a night. I was busy yesterday, unable to connect to hardware. Oh, well, that's not a surprise. I don't actually have the ledger plugged in right now. I'm a DeFi expert. I don't even plug my ledger in. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we'll leave it with 3 Gwei. Approve the transaction on the old ledger, and away it goes. Transaction submitted. Transaction completed. Wow, that was pretty dang quick. The airdrop is taken care of. Congrats once again, Mr. B. Fasihi. And that is going to do it. Your browser lost connection to your camera? Oh no. Why did it lose connection to my camera? Technical difficulties. One second. There we go. I don't know what happened there. For some reason, my camera lost its connection with my thing here. But that is going to do it for the stream. I will be back again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Let me just make sure. Can you see me? Am I live? I think we're good. Anyway, good. Okay, Fasihi. All right, Donato. Thank you, Donato. I believe that's the Donato that has a YouTube channel. If so, please support that YouTube channel. Crux Crypto, I believe, has a channel. I'm not sure. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the new channel. It sucks to have to rebuild everything, but I know that the community will support me with that. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have all of you guys and all of your support. So thank you so much for all of that, and tune in again on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll do another live stream. We'll do another couple of giveaways. I'll try to answer some more questions. I kind of got behind a little bit tonight, but there was a lot to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.